get that. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. It is very hot. No, Franco, I said, I'll tell you when, later. He's very excited to hear that. Not now. Franco, we're going to do a test, right? Go, Franco. Good, okay, so when I do that later, Franco's having a lot of issues. This is when I talk and the music stops. Franco, no. Franco, you're fired. Out of here. Anyways, thank you all for coming. It's hot. I would like to stop sweating. I've been sweating since June now. I'm fucking tired of the heat. Bring on the winter. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. This is our 4th season. I want to get an idea of who are virgins to Rose Comedy Club. Give me a round of applause if it's your first time. All right, welcome. Thank you for coming. And who has been here before? Yay! So glad. Oh, so good. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask you. I mean, I assumed you've never been here before. I mean, you've been so busy all these years. Yeah. I just want to say, though, I think you're doing a great job. I mean, despite what all the people are saying, I mean, what do they expect? 4 years to clean up that shit that you have been? Well, how's your wife? I think she's fantastic. I mean, I love how she's all for like pro-exercise and food. It's so great. And the kids? Oh, good. So good. So glad you're here. Oh, in case none of you know what I was doing, that apparently is a strategy by a crazy, demented actor-director in honor of a Republican candidate that's running for office during a speech in order to promote him. So as a public service announcement, I ask all of you to Google Clint Eastwood. Has anyone seen this craziness talking to an imaginary Obama?
Obama!
Obama supporter, thank God. Another public service announcement that's happening in the United States. There is a Republican representative that thinks that, abortion should be illegal because he says that women can actually will themselves into getting rid of a child. So I have a commercial for all of you. Hey ladies, ever wake up thinking, shit, I'm pregnant, but now's not a good time for that. Hold on. Poof. Problem solved. This technique is not FDA approved, but please consult your doctor for further information. This can cause diarrhea, skin rash, constipation, yellow discharge, irritability, and depression. So yeah, that's some new women's health news there. Also, another Republican representative was talking about, how gay marriage shouldn't be legalized, and this is what he said as the reason why. Well, if men started marrying men, and women would want to start marrying women, pretty soon we'll all want to start marrying our pets. And then other people want to start marrying their favorite ice cream flavor. Pistachio. Oh, how I love thee. Anyways, my name is Marsha. I am from Cincinnati. Thank you. Usually I get no reaction at all from that. My parents are Italian, somehow ended up there, I think because they thought it was Cincinnati. Unfortunately, no, it's Cincinnati. The closest thing to Italian you get in Cincinnati is macaroni and cheese. That's about it. When I go home after living abroad, I notice a lot of things that are changing in Cincinnati, in America as well. I noticed that people expanding. Which is positive for me, because when I go home, I feel like a supermodel with my average weight. I'm like, all right. Yeah. And I've come to the conclusion that the reason why people are expanding is because they're getting their nourishment from Walmart. Does anyone, I mean, Americans, of course, you know Walmart. What's Walmart? Yeah.
Boo Walmart.
Yeah, boo Walmart. Basically, it's this supermarket. It looks like a bunker. Huge, massive building. You park your car, you walk in. Whew, that was exhausting. I'm gonna get a Frappuccino from Starbucks, or a Dunkin' Donut, or a McDonald's Big Mac from my long journey from the parking lot to Walmart. Okay. You have your little snack, your little treat for that exhausting walk. You walk in, and you're greeted by cute Charlie, old retired man. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Here's your card. And they say there's high unemployment in the United States. Anyways, you get your cart, you go immediately to the fruit and veg section. Interesting, all the fruit and vegetable look exactly the same. Perfectly round, bright red tomatoes, perfect, everything looks the same, it looks absolutely perfect. But not only that, is watermelon in December. I mean, that's what I want to do, is go sit by the chimney with the fire on and a nice piece of watermelon in December and some snacks. Okay, so I take my cart and I walk to the deli. I love the deli because I love meats and cheeses. But what you see in the case is that you can't identify anything in the delicatessen because there's just these loaves of meat. And there was one in particular that I noticed when I was home, and it's this sort of sausage roll with different colored bits in it. And so of course I asked Chuck, the deli worker, what is that? It's an olive loaf. Olive loaf? What the hell is an olive loaf? Okay, and next to the olive loaf, it's interesting because cheese comes from milk, which is usually white, but the cheeses in America or Walmart are all yellow and orange. I mean, is there anything natural in there? No. Take the cart and you move to the cereal aisle. Do we really need 1,000 different types of cereals?
Yes.
I mean, no. Or pickles, you don't need 10 different types of pickles. And especially the super sandwich, kosher, sour deli. I mean, do you really need your pickles to be this big? I don't know. Moving finally to the last aisle, the frozen food aisle. You can find everything frozen in Walmart. But what I ask is, if you have to microwave scrambled eggs, you need to get out of your motorized vehicle and do something about that. Finally, you go to the cash register, and I'm a little curious as to how people get that big. And I always look into their carts, and I notice, well, the closest thing to vegetable in there is ketchup. The closest thing to fruit is like a berry Coca-Cola. That can explain it. But finally, I think one of the biggest problems as to why the population is expanding is because you do not need 2 hands to drink your Starbucks coffee. And you do not need the super bucket at the cinema where you actually have to pay a ticket for it to enter because it's so big. Oh, America, God bless. Actually, everyone back there facing the open doors, that's a hazard. Colpa diaria. Speaking of these, I have an Italian mom, and she's Calabrese. It's Mama Celestina, and she always has such words of wisdom and funny things that she says, that Mama Celestina. And so I'm going to tell you a few of those. Here's Mama Celestina when I'm single, and she's saying, Marsha, I don't understand. Why are you so complicata? You just gotta accontentare. Just, meet somebody, get married, settle down. Look at your father. You think I like your father? No. Well, I was a Calabrese woman looking
for a color-blizzard, hard-working husband, and we got married. It's no big deal. What's your problem?
Mama Celestina on when I'm complaining that I'm fat.
Marsha De you were never skinny anyway.
Mama Celestina on gay marriage.
No, I think it's okay. I mean, if Brian want to marry Tom, I got no problem, but not my son.
Mama Celestina, when she talks to my roommate and I'm not home.
Is Marsha there? No. Okay. Tell her I'm her mother.
She still needs some English lessons. 40 years in America. Anyways, how we doing? Hey, everyone in the back, there's places to sit up here. I feel like the people standing. Come down, come. We won't hurt you. We might embarrass you. Stick pins in your eyes. How we doing? Are we having a good time? Let's see. I know. Hi. What's your name?
Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. Where are you from?
Roma. Io lavoro a Roma.
Are you Italian?
No.
No, wait. Where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. It's okay. Philly. Is this your first time at Rome's Comedy Club? Good. We like that. Who's going over here? And you, Miss Lady, what's your name?
My name is Ida.
Hello, Danila. You're Italian.
Yes, I am.
Are you able to understand most of what's going on?
I'm surprised, but let's say this music more or less.
Good. I'm glad. Got Miss Kate, David. All right. Let's see. Who's that? What's your name? Yeah. Oh my, where are you from? Oh gosh, another Italian. I'm so excited for all the Italians here. How many Italians? Round of applause. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm impressed with your level of English. Very good, very good. Living in Italy, I noticed some cultural differences, and one of which is drinking, right? It's not, I mean, Italians drink, but I think they drink differently than us foreigners. And I'm going to put all the foreigners together. The Americans, the Brits, the Aussies. Yeah, they like to party. What are the differences? Well, for example, Italians sip their wine to complement their food. Foreigners drink to the point where their face is numb. Italians, when they have a birthday party, they have a lovely little buffet of maybe one Prosecco, the rest is like Fanta, Coca-Cola. At a foreigner's birthday party, they're like naked doing body shots. Italians get brilli, tipsy. Foreigners get so fucking wasted they black out. The concept of blacking out, Italians don't quite get it. And I realized that when I was talking to an ex-boyfriend and I have this gash on my knee from a party. And he asked me, oh, Mom, what happened? I said, oh my God, you'll never believe. I went to this college party and I had like 50 Jello shots. And then the next thing I knew, I woke up, I totally blacked out. I still to this day have no idea how that happened. And he was like, oh, maybe he doesn't know what Jello shots are. I mean, think about it, blacking out. Like, I mean, we sound like insane people, drinking to the point where we are unconscious, right? But not only that, is that you're lucky Italians, you don't have to deal with the day after shudders. What is that? Well, I'll explain. You have a big night out. You wake up and you're like, oh, fuck. I don't really remember, but okay, I'm just gonna go through the day. Okay, feeling a little hungover and tender. And then suddenly you begin to piece the night. And you go, oh my God, I vomited outside of the club, ate a piece of gum, and went back in and continued dancing. Oh, fucking embarrassing. Oh my God. Oh fuck, I lost my bra. that I loved him. His wife didn't like it that much. So you're lucky Italians. Anyways, that's all I have to say. This summer, I had a big birthday, 30, that's right. And I think I look the same. I mean, I look at pictures, I still look good, right? But I had this incident happen in July. I was wearing these shoes, they're platforms. I was walking, meeting my friend, looking good. I look good today. Ooh, look over there, cute boys. Nice, looking good, walking platforms on cobblestone. Feeling good. Gosh, those guys, I wonder if they're checking me out. Ooh, I got a text message on my iPhone. Now, I think iPhone should have some kind of warning, do not multitask while walking on cobblestone and getting an SMS, because suddenly I fall on all fours in the middle of a piazza. My bag is spewed all over the ground, and I'm praying that there wasn't a Tampax that fell out of my bag. My iPhone now is in the middle of Via Cavour, running traffic. In that moment that I was like, oh my God, oh my God, I hear, Signora, tutto okay? I'm not upset because my bag is spewed out. I hope that I wasn't on my period with my Tampax there and my iPhone in the middle of the street. I think I broke my knee. I was just called Signora. I no longer had anything come out of my mouth except ooh. So they held me up and they're like, Signora, tutto okay? And they thought that I was mentally ill. So they proceeded with, Signora, tutto okay? I'm not Signora, I'm Signorina. So I'm single, which means I have a lot of interesting stories from my dating life. This summer I had an interesting date, and it actually brought back a lot of memories from high school. And one of those memories from high school is making out in a car. Now, I have a theory about that. At a certain age, no one really makes out anymore. Just go home and have sex. That's basically what it is, but okay. I went on a date, and this date at the end transported me back to high school. Everyone close your eyes for just a second. That are my age, I guess. Back in high school, in the car, in the parking lot of some random supermarket like Walmart. The windows are all fogged up. You're making out for hours. Till your lips are gonna fall off. Your tongue has spent hours doing like a dental cleanse in your lover's mouth. The song, the album of The Cure, Disintegration, is playing. And you're thinking, God, I'm in love. And you're just making out for hours and hours. And then suddenly you hear, kids, you're trespassing private property, take that home. Okay, well, my date this summer was a little bit different than high school. So we went out, me and this guy, his name is Angelo, give him a name. We went out to dinner, and then his scooter was parked somewhere else, and I drove him to his scooter, and it was a very hot summer night. Do we all know how hot it was in July? Like 1,000 degrees outside. So we're in my Fiat 500. I take him to where his scooter is. We're in a really busy neighborhood. People walking by, rose sellers walking by, you name it, they're going by the car. But Angelo felt the need that that's where we were gonna make out. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. You know, Angelo, maybe we could take this somewhere private. Like, I have a home. We could do this in like 20 million different parts of my home. Why do we need to be doing this here? He's like, and dive a bit. And then Angelo does something. I love the kitchen. Don't you
niente di male. But then Angelo does something that I do not understand. And I know that every man in this room has probably done this one time or multiple times. Angelo took his hand, put it behind my head, and pushed me to his crotch. I would like to know, how in God's name do you think I'm gonna do that after a dinner in 1,000-degree fucking heat of summer in the middle of Pineta with people walking by the fucking Bangladesh rose cellar? You think I'm gonna do that? And you think with your hand push me down your crotch is gonna make me do that? I do not know where you learned your tactics, but that is not gonna work. Angelo never did call me back.